Alright, so we're here at the entrance to Globesville. If you recall, we went over there, that's Globesville Landing. We may choose to go up over there, which is just straight up Globesville, but I kind of wanted to get you a view. And as you can see, they've really done a number on this park over here in terms of just destroying it. So you can see this is Globesville Landing, and I'm going to try to link the episode that we went up here earlier. I think it's entitled "A Day by the South Platte." And as you can see, you got to pardon me, I'm smoking a blunt. As you can see, we have some new developments here. Not sure exactly what they're doing to this park. Everything nowadays has to be upscale, and so probably putting some sort of building or housing there. Just some more new development along over here. There's Denver. Lots of wildlife out today. A duck. That was that sandbar we found that dead turtle on. And as we know, the radiation measurements we took here are duds. We're going to have to come back and take new radiation measurements because our Geiger counter was busted. Got this. We've been down here before. There's those ladders. So let's go up over here and see what we find. Surprisingly, we actually had someone stop and ask what we were doing. So this is Commerce City up here. Alright, here we are heading north along the river again. We're headed towards the broken bridge that we saw in the last episode. And I think unless I see something interesting, I'll mainly just pick up the videotaping up over there. I will say today that this area has become quite inhabited from the last time that we were here. Denver continues to get an influx of people from out of town. A lot of them don't have anywhere to really live, and so they end up down here, which isn't always an ideal spot. This is that underpass, the really tall underpass that I talked about last time. Let's take a detour. Just wanted to peek up over here into Globesville a little bit. 7-Eleven over there. Let's go up this direction. We can reconnect with the trail there. The girl that stopped us and talked to us earlier was very attractive. She wasn't on a bunch of drugs. She certainly would have been a very attractive young lady. We got the fire trucks. Wow, that was very loud. So this leads us up on the other side of the Denver Coliseum over here. Let's see, we're up in this area here behind the Denver Coliseum. Let's get out of the sun. I'm not really sure where this road leads us to. There's how we would get along down by the river, which we may go. So this leads us back towards the Denver Coliseum here. We've got that road that leads us down into the industrial sector. We're still doing okay on battery life. Where do we go from here? This is a very strange little stretch here. I have no idea what this is. Well, at least we found one cool place on our show today. If nothing else, mission complete for making a video. We found a train tunnel. I don't know what these little tunnels are used for. They're always alongside of the tracks, but very rarely do they have anything on them at all. Looks like another road up there. That looks like it just goes to the Denver Coliseum. What a conundrum. Let's climb up here and see what's up here. This is an actual railroad track. All right, let's go up National Western Drive here. Actually, let's go over here first, see where this takes us. It's a cool little tunnel. You can hear the baby pigeons. So, looks like we've ended up along the backside of the Coliseum here. Yep, we're right along the back of the Denver Coliseum. I have a feeling that almost all of these roads down there are just going to dump us off onto Brighton Boulevard, probably. Well, today we're in a lot of tunnels, which is good. Glad to be in the shade. It's fucking hot out. After this, we'll try to work our way maybe back towards the Platte River. So this is where the stock show is normally. This area used to be called the Stockyards, like as the actual name of like the area of town. Like, oh, that's the Stockyards. But now, not really called that. Now there's a slim chance that this is the same road that would take us down by the Manipro where we were at when we were exploring the northern fringes on our last urban exploration video. Haven't really had a lot of time to go out and do it. You can see this underpass here. Very impressive. Yes, so it looks like this is going to dump us out on Brighton Boulevard. Aha! So I know exactly where we're at now. We're up by that abandoned stretch of Brighton Boulevard, where everything was looking abandoned. You can tell that we've kind of been up in this area before. When we do Brighton Boulevard, we come up here a lot. So now that we've kind of connected the dots, let's go back towards the river for now. Look at that. Boy, I better not show that for too long. Frickin' YouTube will ban us for that. Jesus. Some perverted fucking people living out on the streets. Here we are actually on the Coliseum property right now, kind of taking a look at their parking lot and stuff real fast. Denver in the mountains. All right, let's get back to along the river and continue our journey. back through this pedestrian tunnel. Alright, I guess we'll go up this road. Nice post-apocalyptic looking area here. I would say this is maybe part of Globesville. It might just be part of Denver, though. So this definitely is stock show area. Good wasteland looking area up here. I'm going to assume this stretch of track is abandoned. So many trucks parked up here, and I don't know where the people are at. No positions available at this place, so don't bother. Got this railroad running through here. Well, I guess we'll see where this road ends up. We didn't even get as far as we have been on the river before. Strange area, so I'm trying to be quiet. Alright, let's get back onto the main stretch here. Like to explore around the other side before we get too committed to being on the track. Simply because I like to see where we end up in this area. And there's this cool building up over there that I kind of want to check out. Blue silo. Protected by a trained attack dog. I'd like to go investigate this building over here. The Stockyards Saloon real fast. So that thing about filming. Ow, I hit my head on that fucking sign. Well, that's gonna give me a headache, guys. Yeah, look at this big ass building here. Aha! So, kind of glad we came up to this area as soon as my vision clears here. This is actually, obviously the whole building's not the Stockyard. The Stockyard Inn this used to be. So we've been here before, along this way when we were exploring Brighton Boulevard. Here I was worried today was going to be a boring video. So it looks like this place is actually still open, just not right now. So over there's the Platte River. Kind of glad we got off the river today, actually. Wasn't sure where we're going to go today. But the good thing for me is I have money for a lift. Let's go back to this area here. here. Well, I don't see a no trespassing sign. So we found the other side of that bridge. So there's those tracks where we would have ended up on the other side of the train. I want to go see where this bridge used to go. It's just nice to be out walking today. It's a beautiful day. And we don't want to get too close to that building there. I think there's still people there today. But we should be pretty much hidden from anyone on the actual road over there. So we've seen this bridge before. This is actually where we stopped on the last time we were up here. So the bridge looks like it used to go up over there and connect over here. Treacherous terrain here. Some sort of metal bar. See, I knew that was going to happen at some point. So that's the other side of that train. So this is where we were at before. All right, let's climb back up. Going up was easier than coming down. The reason I'm getting back up here is I could have sworn I heard a steel door open and shut, like the kind they use a lot on trains. See or hear anyone though. All right. So I guess we just kind of transitioned from going north, going into Globesville, to going north along here to just being in the Stockyards. All right, let's get out of this parking lot. Someone's textbook from something. This is a cool little area here. So those sirens aren't coming for us. So they were trying to bust someone up here trespassing, exploring. It'd be best to do without sirens. Like, hey, we're loud. We're coming to tell you to stop being so sneaky. Like, yeah, okay, I get it. You busted me. I've never been busted for trespassing. Thankfully, knock on whatever concrete and asbestos. Never litter. It's so hot out today. Nope, that's on the highway and it's a fire truck. I'm not sure what that smokestack directly over there is. We may end up over there. This area is kind of where we're going to be focusing a lot of our urban exploration on, simply because we've done a lot of other areas. So there's actually that bridge right there. Now we're into the Stockyard area here. It's very quiet up here today, not a lot going on. And I know this area looks almost abandoned, but I can assure you that during the stock show, it gets very busy. Let's get out of the sun. Hey, does anyone want to buy a truck? We're running low on battery power, which is good because if someone doesn't force me to call this day to a close, I'll be out here exploring all damn day. Kind of a glimpse as to what's inside. Looks like storage units. I'm thinking the sound that I heard, it sounded like a door slamming, was not. Technically. So this is some sort of stock building here. We just need to be very quiet. Got this water tower here. So many butterflies down here. They actually made the news. There's so many that it showed up on the radar. Here's a water tower here. It smells terrible in this area. I really doubt this services anything anymore though. And it certainly would not be very hard to get up onto it. Pretty much climb right up. We're not going to do it today, obviously. There's the access point. There's like some pit. Then as you can see, we easily have access to that. We just climb up the backside until we can flip around to the front. But I'd have to figure out some way to fasten my GoPro up while I'm climbing. I'd like to wear my metal spiked boots. So we'll come back to this water tower and climb up it sometime. But what a cool area to find. Ah, I'm trapped. The mutated wildlife got a hold of me. Oh, it smells terrible in that area. Like stagnant water. Oh. I hope I don't smell like that now. I got new boots. I don't want my new boots to smell like muddy, dirty dirt water. So here's the area where we're exploring today, kind of a better view. Here we are down by the tracks again. Definitely going to be looking forward to a nice shower when I get home today. But I'm also glad we came up to this area today. So a lot of these railroad cars that are here today don't look like they're being used. There's someone going very slow down the road here. They're not pulling in here to talk to me, and if they are, hey, I'm just filming. Sure, there's people down here doing worse. strange piles over here. Big pile of wood. Well, I'm glad we found that water tower too. The Platte River Trail's over there. Let's travel across the top of this. If you were a bum, this is the perfect place to camp. Surprised there's not some down here already. Of course, all these mutated thistles and shit you gotta storm through. Of course, I'm doing this bare-legged. Ow. It looks like someone has been down here before, though. Whole area full of rubble here. I'm gonna walk along this ridge is gonna be the easiest way to go. And actually, it looks like it tapers off down there. Whew. I'm certainly getting my exercise today. Holy shit, it's a coyote. It was up over there, I don't know if you can see it. There was a coyote. At least we can hope, and not a guard dog. Considering how quiet it was, I'm gonna guess coyote. We're actually trapped in this parking lot now. Just a fucking dude on a bike. I was concerned it was a security guard for a second. The coyote was right up over there, and who knows where he went. Alright, well, while we have battery power, folks, we will wander into this area here. I don't think we're going to have enough to do our original plan of going north along the Platte River, though. Someone must have died there. They died in January of 2016, and who knows what they were doing up here. A bunch of RTD buses and shit in there. Oh, it's very hot. I don't know if you guys can see the sweat there. And so we've been on the other side of here on Brighton Boulevard. I'm pretty sure we're down along there at some point. There's definitely someone down over there. outbuilding. There's definitely people down here. I could see someone turning in their car. But you can see a chance to go up on the roof there. If no one was in this area. Chances are, though, someone's actually up on the roof. When we come back up, we may have to check it out. So many cool areas. I'm glad that we came up here so we can add to our list of places to go. Here I was thinking we were gonna run out of places in Denver eventually. It just requires a little bit of effort to get further north without a bike or a car. Situations I'm working on both. People ask me, geez, you work all the time, you don't have a car? Well, where I live in Denver, there's no place to park. Yeah, see, chances are there's someone working on some of those units up there today. We don't want to get caught pulling around on there. Don't want that. I can imagine that after dark, this is a pretty lawless area up here, you know. So you can see the Platte River Station up over there. We're actually along the back side of it now. So we got to remember that we can get back here from the Stockyards area too. So I think my camera is trying to tell me that we're about done for the day. So I'm going to walk a little bit further, but we're on 0 battery power, and the last segment decided to just die. So I think we'll head back home now. I want to thank you guys for joining me. As you can see, we're getting ever closer to the reactor up over there, which is kind of like the Chernobyl of this little zone up here, I feel like. And I really wish we had more battery power, but this is one way of keeping the video short, is if I don't bring any extra batteries, then I can't film all day. It's easy as that. So we've definitely been here before. The last time we came up to Brighton Boulevard, we actually ended up down there. So this is all kind of tying together here. This is actually back on the Platte River Trail here. So we're going to connect us back to the Platte River Trail. So we've actually come quite far. Well, thanks for joining me today. Feel like we got a lot of good urban exploration done. What was going to potentially be a very boring episode instead turned into a fairly exciting one. And at least we have our next area. We'll advance up either through the Stockyards or up the Platte River Trail over to here and continue our journey from here. You can see the Platte River's looking really low and really junky right now. So maybe next Saturday we'll come up here again and see where we end up by this golf course and cemetery up here. Well, happy survival and thanks for watching. And then there's the reactor. You can see it. What's over here that's so interesting? Another way to access this side of the river. I've been down here before, strangely enough. Just a bench here. It's in case you need to sit down along this trail out here in the middle of nowhere. Don't let the mosquitoes eat you alive. That's probably why I'm so sick all the time. I'm down here with goddamn diseased mosquitoes. Kind of where the river used to be here. There's ninja training coming into use. No swimming or boating. Stay alive by staying out. Our blunt wrap dried out. Yeah, it looks like a bad area to be. You don't want to get swept through there. There's a walkway. Something's going on down there with the ducks. What a cool area. I have no idea what time it is either. So we've been urban exploring for about an hour and a half today total. Someone took a dead person's sign. You should never disrupt the dead. Especially this close to Halloween. There's that water tower we were at earlier. So you can see where we're at. This is another area we'll have to come back to. I don't think we have enough camera footage. This used to be some sort of water treatment facility or something. Now it's a park. You can still see this must be where the monolith headquarters, where the military is preparing for its push on the reactor. You can see there's the reactor. This must be a National Guard armory here. I don't know if you can see. But there's all sorts of military vehicles up over here. This must be where the Western mercenaries gather for their final push on the reactor here in the outskirts, where the old wastewater treatment plant used to be. See, it's a lot of military hardware, but I guarantee that the monolith will prevail. That's just for all the stalker nerds out there. I don't really know if I should be filming the National Guard arsenal here, but it's kind of cool that it's up here at the post-apocalyptic looking park. This is still just to the north of that abandoned bridge is where we're at now. I half expected that to be a base cop, like, hey, don't be filming. So I had no idea that this little park extended up into here. those are ducks. Like a duck statue. Heron Pond Natural Area. So there's the pond. Hey guys, I found an Easter egg up here. Check it out. Alright, bad joke. Another area to explore up over here. We'll have to remember that. So we definitely know where we're coming next episode. Agaricot globe plant was a smelting plant up here. Kind of taken over today up there by the Cherokee Station. And that's where Globesville gets its name. And I'm willing to bet those smokestacks I commented on very much earlier in the video as being far away from us when we were debating whether to go into Globesville proper or up to here. I'm willing to bet that that is referring to that. I'm sorry, I can hardly think.